Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. God loves you. Angel says today, you both have quite age difference. I see that your person is contacting you on in the early days of their relationship. You was worried about how your families and friends would react. Luckily, almost everyone was overwhelmingly supportive, but they faced their fair share of criticisms as well. Your person's biggest concern was how her family, particularly her mom, would react to their age gap relationship. To their surprise, she was completely supportive. Her philosophy was that as long as it was a happy and healthy relationship, his age shouldn't matter. His family were also extremely encouraging. His parents got married when they were still in their teens and are still together almost 50 years later. So they understood that age isn't a barrier to true love. In their day to day relationship, the topic of their age difference rarely comes up. They are just your average couple until he starts talking about being a senior in high school and they realize that she was in the first grade then. Pop culture references also remind them of how vastly different their formative years were. She have been never heard of some of the music and movies that defined his youth, just like he has no clue about the things that define mine. But rather than these things being a barrier, they actually serve as a bridge to help them connect and understand each other more. They have been introduced to so many amazing movies, songs, and shows that they would never have known about if it wasn't for their age gap. Similarly, he knows more about TikTok and Twilight than any man his age would ever care to know, no matter how much he claims to hate it. And he was the one who insisted we watch the entire Twilight saga because he needed to see what happens. They don't know what it's like to be a man in his 30s. Likewise, although he does remember what his 20s were like, it's easy for him to forget how stressful certain parts of young adulthood are. It's extra important for them to be empathetic when helping each other through a problem. It would be easy for him to say his problems are small and that things will get better when he is older. In a way, he would be right. But all that would do is diminish his struggles and make him feel like his problems don't matter to him. One of the things she loved most about him is how supportive he is. It doesn't matter if this stressor will be gone in 5 years. What matters that it's causing her stress now and he always knows what to say to help her work through those feelings. It's great to rely on his life experience for support when she don't know how to handle something. The same goes for her supporting him. Certain things that don't bother a 20-year-old or hugely stressful for a 30-year-old before brushing off something that's worrying him. She need to really put herself in his shoes and think about how this issue is affecting him. She think this is key in all relationships, but in an age gap relationship it's especially important. When they first met, she was 19 and he was 30. It seems like a huge difference, but at the same time, they were both undergraduate students at university with a lot in common. The only difference was that she had gone to university right after high school, while he had returned to school for a career change after working for a decade. They were at similar places in life, so their age gap mattered much less than it would have if he was in a different life stage. She thinks This is one of the reasons why age gaps seem to matter less as you age. 19 and 30 seems like a much bigger difference than 40 and 51, for example. A 40 and 50-year-old would be in a similar place in life, so people would be less likely to question their relationship. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.